Okay, so the history of the facility where Daniel Pearl currently is located is that this whole facility was at one time Birmingham Army Hospital, and it was built in the 1940s, and it received patients from World War II. So this was a veterans hospital, and many injured veterans were returned to the United States from Europe after receiving various different kinds of injuries. So our school, the district offices next door, Birmingham, Mulholland, High Tech High, Magnolia Science Academy, Valley Alternative, was all part of the Birmingham Army Hospital. Our MPR actually was the church of the hospital, and if you look at the MPR, although the steeple is gone from the top, if you look at the MPR and you look at the outside and you think about the arched roof and the stage up front was the altar, if you really look at it that way, you can see that it kind of does resemble a church.
Okay, so we're talking about perhaps having ghosts on campus, spirits. I have experience, sometimes I'm teaching, giving my back to the window, and he used to share with me how we had 2 ghosts that live on our campus due to having this been a hospital during World War II, I believe. So he used to tell us that it was a boy and a girl, and sometimes he could sense them around, and sometimes he'll talk to them, call them by name. And he was not concerned, he was not afraid. He used to share how sometimes he'll be cleaning at night and he will hear noises or somebody, whispering or somebody's presence. So yes, that's the closest I come here working on this campus for the last 5 years. I've only sensed a shadow kind of in the background. Sometimes I've opened the door thinking it's one of my students coming in, but it's not.
There is a lot of discussion, urban legend, about supposedly ghosts being seen here on our campus. People have stated that they've had interactions with ghosts and so forth on our campus. I can't really say that I've ever experienced that. I have not actually had an experience with any kind of a ghost here. So I can't really speak to that. When I was the principal at Independence, which is just on the other side of the district offices and also part of this facility, there was also speculation and a lot of discussion over at Independence about ghosts and people hearing things and things falling off of shelves in the back of the school in the evening when nobody would be back there.
Last year, in 2014, in the spring, I was here one morning, very, very early, around 6:30 in the morning. I believe it was just me and Mr. Ford here on campus, and I had started working in my office, and I needed to go up to the front office for something, so I came out of my door, turned left, and when I looked down the hallway, there was what appeared to be an image, and it was an image of a man, white, maybe early 30s, late 20s, and this image made eye contact with me. Him and I looked at each other for just a split second, and he was walking towards me, and suddenly when he saw me, looked like he didn't want to be seen, and he suddenly turned to the left, which happens to be into the faculty lounge, and his image just went through the door. He appeared to be maybe somebody who worked here, didn't look like a patient. He was nicely dressed, kind of like khaki pants, red collared shirt, but definitely was an image of somebody who could have been here sometime in the past here on this facility. And that was our little short brief encounter.